Hello. Tonight I have decided to do a review of one of my favorite hot sauces in my fridge right now. Um, it's mostly because I just spent like $70 on hot sauce on hedonist.com, aka the Hot Ones people. I think I was like watching a bunch of Hot Ones episodes. I'm like, I'm gonna go on a spending spree, and so I bought a bunch that I was looking for, like The Last Dab and some other cool ones, some other hot ones, some more mild ones. So at that point, I'm like, let's make some content on that thing. So here's what we're gonna look at today. It's called Demon Sweat Reaper Sauce. So I've had this plenty before. I'm gonna have a decent amount of it just to really like get that hot feel and kind of just talk about it. Um, this was bought in New Hope. I think it's the only hot sauce place in New Hope, Pennsylvania, I think called Susie's Hot Sauce, Susie's Hot Shop. It's considered 500,000 on the Scoville rating. Scoville rating, describes how hot a hot sauce is. A jalapeno pepper, I believe, is around 5,000 on average, so this is around 100 times hotter, 50,000, 500. Math. No, yes, that's the right math. So we're gonna try it. I guess I'll list off the ingredients. I'll describe how it is, and we'll see. We'll go from there. I'm hoping to do this for all the new sauces I just ordered. So one thing I will tell you about this sauce that kind of stinks. It's way too watery. It's the consistency just stinks for everything. This is the kind of hot sauce where I don't know. There's no good way to only get the little bit. So a lot of hot sauces that are too watery, they'll have like a little displacer on the top, like a little cylinder with like a little hole in it, or something like that. This one never came with one. I don't like that. So this is made by White House Station Sauce Co. And they have the website URL njsauce.com. Good on them. This is not cool. You should be including these, I think all your hot sauces, but especially the more watery ones. So we're gonna take like a kind of decent spoonful, just because I have a good tolerance, and if I just take like a tiny bit, I don't know, that's kind of not too much of a point. Like it's good for tasting purposes, but I want to get a little heat in, because it's 8:30 p.m. on a Friday night, and that's what I feel like doing. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll try to pour it, try to show it. I don't have a good setup for this. I did not brainstorm this beforehand. If I continue to do this, I will definitely figure that out. Okay, so I guess that's good. So it's like a half a spoon's. Oh man, I almost spilled that all on my keyboard. That would have been bad. Half like a spoon's worth. Just believe me. It's not something I would lie about for clout. We'll just put that right on. We're gonna not touch our eyes because I'm sure I have hot sauce on my fingers somehow. Anyway, bottoms up. So the heat kind of comes in after about 5, 6, 7 seconds. It starts to build a little bit from there. If you just take a spoonful of it, you're gonna feel at the back of your tongue and your throat, and then it kind of starts enveloping your mouth a little bit, and it's just gonna stick there for a while. The taste is it's quite good. I mean, it's vinegary, so I think I mentioned this is a Carolina Reaper pepper hot sauce. The Reaper is probably my favorite I've tried, so in case you're not a hot sauce crazy person, depending on what pepper you try, they all kind of burn in different way. I'll say the Carolina Reaper has like it comes on kind of in a linear motion, and it kind of sticks around for a while. A lot of other hot sauces will come on like instantaneously, kind of be painful and burn in different ways. I also find like you can kind of get like a bit of a high from certain ones. Well, really all of them, but certain ones especially, like the Reaper, I feel like you get like a really good like like mental clarity. Oh, this feels good. I wanna do some exercise. I wanna run around, that type of thing. Um, so I will say it's been, I don't know, it's been like a minute. It's kind of gone from my from it's starting to go. Let's put it that way. It's been a minute, minute and a half, and I say after the first 10 seconds, it pretty much peaked at the heat level, and now it's starting to calm down. Which is nice. Some will last a lot longer. So just on its own, it's not a great hot sauce to have. It's a hot sauce like most hot sauces. Really, you should put on something of substance. But so this has Reaper, onions, garlic, white vinegar, water, sugar, and salt. So I guess when you put the spoonful in your mouth, you're tasting mostly vinegar. Um, it's not like the best mouthfeel. Like I feel like initially it was tasty, but not that tasty. I've had some hot sauces that were hotter than this and tasty. So one of my favorites is another Reaper sauce. I don't have it on me, but it's the base of it is just like tomato sauce. So you get that initial tomatoey sauce and that's sweet, and it's like, oh, this is so sweet and savory and delicious, and then like the Reaper like heat just comes, and it's awesome, and it's so much better to kind of get that more of a flavor rather than just kind of like that vinegary flavor. Um, this is an okay hot sauce. The heat is good. Again, I think 500,000 on the Scoville scale, which is it's very hot. It's not for someone who's not into hot sauces, for sure. It's not terrible though. Um, I've had a lot hotter than this. The flavor's okay. Like that initial flavor was okay, but it's more like vinegar. I mean, it says onions, garlic, sugar, salt. To be fair, there's not really much in this that should indicate that there's going to be much flavor. It's just mostly heat. Um, the wateriness is bad. Like I said, I mentioned it's just no hot sauce should be this watery, and this is how it always was. I think I've had this for like a little while now, but this is how it always was. It needs to it needs to be a little thicker, and if it really needs to be this watery, like I said, it needs a little spout. So that's unacceptable. White House Station Sauce Co. So some little funky stuff about this hot sauce. So I got it from, again, Susie's Hot Shop, and the owner there is kind of like this hippie guy, and he went on kind of a diatribe about how it was connected to the band Ween. So there's a little caption that says, Since 1984, the Boognish has provided for all. Now there's the Susnish, and she will provide a rush like you get during a killer Jots. Use with care, if you please. We control the spice. Okay, so I know from my research that the Boognish is a Ween song. I guess the Susnish is a play off of that because Susie's Hot Shop is the hot sauce place. A Killer Jots, I have to assume, is some kind of Ween reference. So if you are a Ween fan, which I'm not, I tried listening to some of their music after getting this, and I was like, I don't know, maybe you get that. All in all, I give this like a 6.5 out of 10. Heat's good. The flavor's okay. So, above average, but a lot can be made better. The price wasn't bad. At least I'll say the price wasn't too bad at the shop. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming in future episodes I'll be trying hotter ones. Maybe I'll have more of it. Maybe I'll have it on like some kind of I don't know, bread or whatever. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this exactly, but I expect to have like some hot reactions to one of the hotter ones. Again, my tolerance is probably better than yours. Um, I could be wrong depending on who I'm speaking to, but I've been doing this since I was a kid. I've always loved hot sauce. I know a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people are like, "This just tastes like pain," and I get that you feel that way. But I personally love this stuff. So, until next time, peace.